As someone who lives in the old city, on each gate you're gonna see now Israeli soldiers stopping everyone, asking them where they are going, and anyone who is stopped at the gate, they just take you on the side, they raise your arms and they start searching your body, then they just force you to frisk your legs. Like for example, you are standing on the wall and those are my legs, you frisk them for the soldiers, but they keep kicking on the sides of your feet in order to make it like as wide as possible, which is absolutely provocative, but they want to keep just pushing you to the limits. And they go through your private parts in a very disgusting way. Even soldiers keep pushing their own bodies behind, like to our bodies. Like you can search whatever you want in different ways. Why to do all this show?
Jerusalem now is like a military base. Whenever you go in the streets, you will find police officers asking you to stop, to show your ID, to show your phone and what you have on your phone, and sometimes arrestments happen. The situation is like this from before the Gaza war. Now it's more. Now it's like more fanatic, more hurtful. Also the settlers attacks are getting more and more because one of the Israeli government leaders gave 10,000 guns to settlers in the West Bank and Jerusalem. I mean, violence brings more violence and more violence.
Today is the 9th day of aggression and I'm still alive.
They go through our phones, like they just stop you and they take your phone and they just force you to open the code, and they go through the albums and their social medias, and if they see anything in relation to Palestine, which they will absolutely see since all of us are just circulating news, they would just drag you to investigation, to their police stations, or they would beat you up. And sometimes the random night raids. You never know when your house will be targeted by them. Like 2 days ago, we saw the windows of my house just being lit with their flashlights. So we were expecting them to knock on the door, and they don't knock, they just smash the door.
Friday is the holy day for Muslims to pray all together. In these past weeks, only 5,000 Palestinians were able to enter and pray in this holy site in Al-Aqsa Mosque. The others do their prayers outside the old city walls, not outside the Al-Aqsa Mosque walls even.
Al-Aqsa Mosque, when it was closed before, you would see the whole city, the whole country protesting against that. Now it has been 4 weeks, Al-Aqsa is still closed, no one is even talking about it. So you can see fear in people. I can see how I'm restricted in terms of movement, because I always get this anxiety of just leaving the old city, because coming back would be problematic. So I just usually try to just go to work, then go back to my house without having any extra activities. But what makes it worse now that you cannot even fight back. Like now you are like one bullet away from any argument. So that's why we just try to go with the flow.